all y'all SGI Uncle Tom at Nichiren Shoshu Negroes who allow this to happen, you on the wrong side of history. And it's also despicable that you have in the SGI, Nichiren Shoshu and Nichiren Shu, you got black people in the organization that subordinate themselves to a despicable, to a high priest, or to Japanese, when they know that it is wrong, and they know that it's wrong for them to extricate the black history and they don't say anything. This is not the teachings of the Lotus Sutra. This goes against the spirit of the Lotus Sutra. And all y'all SGI Uncle Tom at Nichiren Shoshu Negroes who allow this to happen, you on the wrong side of history. That's why we walked away and started the Proud Black Buddhist World Association, because that is not the teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha. Nichiren Shoshu, Nichiren Shu, and the SGI is going against the intent of the sutra because they have incorporated racism and cultural imperialism in their Buddhist teachings by extricating all of the black teachings from Buddhism. The Lotus Sutra teaches us that we all inherently possess the Buddha nature, and we should never seek enlightenment outside of ourselves, like telling us to go to Japan to see some Daigo Hanzan, or we cannot get Buddhahood unless we're associated with some SGI or some Japanese sect. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a movement that's going on in America. It is a beautiful movement of young people, both black and white. This movement is called the Black Lives Matter movement. The Black Lives Matter movement is a Buddhist movement in that you have human beings who recognize that for a police department or for law enforcement officers who unjustly kill black people when they don't do it to white people, who use the power of the state to kill black people. These young people, they're not following the tradition like going to the church or going to the old leaders. They're not even quite organized, but they have within inside of them a humanity where they said Black Lives Matter and we can no longer live like this. Just 2 days ago, I had to go to Mississippi, and I was in, what was that, Batesville, Mississippi, and I went past the fire department. And I looked on the fire department and looked at the Mississippi state flag, and I saw that Confederate flag on a state building like a fire department. And as a black man, I say it is wrong for white people to interject or live a life where we black people have to look at a damn Confederate flag. And it's also despicable that you have in the SGI, Nichiren Shoshu and Nichiren Shu, you got black people in the organization that subordinate themselves to a despicable, to a high priest, or to Japanese, when they know that it is wrong, and they know that it's wrong for them to extricate the black history and they don't say anything. This is not the teachings of the Lotus Sutra. This goes against the spirit of the Lotus Sutra. And all y'all SGI Uncle Tom at Nichiren Shoshu Negroes who allow this to happen, you on the wrong side of history. That's why we walked away and started the Proud Black Buddhist World Association, because that is not the teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha. That is not the teachings of Nichiren Shu. Them time, mother hubbers, they don't think my country. Them time, mother hubbers, they don't think my country. Them time, mother hubbers, they don't think my country. Them time, mother hubbers, they don't think my country. Them time, mother hubbers, they don't think my country. Buddhism is a religion that must be quite a geek. Japanese practice Buddhism of superiority. Black people, the Buddhist sect called the SGI, them black people are black traitors. They deny black history and worship a Japanese called extricate. I'm the one that said the Gator is wrong. The Buddha was no Aryan. Extricate don't teach no true Buddhism. He teaches Japanese nationalism. Black Buddhists need to see the movie called Selma. Perhaps these blacks can get a sense of black pride. They need to see how those who fought for equality laid down their lives and died. It does not matter what color you be. True Buddhism is about human equality. Forward. Come on, y'all, move forward. 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 Move forward. Forward. A new life is waiting on you. Forward. Chanting the Daimoku. Forward. For practicing the Lord Sutra. Your dreams will now come true. Forward. Forward. A new life is waiting on you. Let's don't look backwards. Forward. See things through.